Hello, my name's Heather Lawson. I'm one of the infection control nurses at Northumbria Healthcare. And the reason for me making this video is to tell you a little bit more about coronavirus or COVID-19. As you're probably aware, you've probably heard a lot of that word around at the moment, not just at school but at home as well. And really, my job is really just to come along and tell you exactly what you can do to keep yourself safe, keep your family safe and keep your friends safe as well. So what is coronavirus? Well, coronavirus is a really nasty virus, but it can also make you have a little bit of a sniffy cold, but it can make some of us really poorly. So this is why everybody is making sure that people are wearing masks, they're washing their hands, and that you're seeing this all over the place. So because this virus is really sticky, it'll stick to lots and lots of things that we touch. So it'll stick to things like your chairs and your tables and your door handles. So you'll see a lot more people cleaning around the place. So don't be too worried about that. It's just there to keep you and your family safe. But one of the best things you can do is to make sure that you're cleaning your hands thoroughly. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to clean your hands. And then we've got a little test at the end which your teacher can do with the torches and the special cream, just to make sure that you're washing your hands as best you can. It's a really good way of getting a competition between yourselves and the teachers. So first thing to do when you're washing your hands is you need to be making sure you're putting water on your hands first. You should never put your soap on dry hands. Always make sure you wet your hands first. You're putting the soap on and then you're rubbing your hands together like that. Okay? Then you're going to get into all those little hidden nooks and crannies, so in between your fingers, you're going to give them a good old scrub there. Yeah? Now your finger bits, the bits that you usually put in your mouth that you pick your nose with, you need to make sure that they're really clean, so you need to give them a really good scrub. And the best way to do that is like this. Okay? Once you've done that, you've got to remember these thumbs. Now remember, you've got two of them, you haven't just got one, you've got two thumbs, and you need to be giving them a good old scrub. Okay, so give them a good old twist, but make sure you don't twist them off, because we can't do without our thumbs. Once you've done that, you're going to be rinsing all of those soapy suds off, and you're going to be making sure you dry your hands thoroughly with paper towels. Remember, if you drop paper towels on the floor that are wet, make sure that you pick them up and you put them in the bin, because we don't want people slipping on them. Oh, by the way, it might help if you sing a song when you're washing your hands, just so that you know you're washing your hands for the right length of time. So, best voices everyone. Wash, wash, wash your hands, wash nasty germs away. If you don't, you might get ill and that would spoil your day. Wash, wash, wash your hands, wash nasty germs away. If you don't, you might get ill and that would spoil your day. So that's washing your hands, which sounds a bit easy, doesn't it? But if we do other things as well, it can make us extra safe. So things like when you're putting your hand over your mouth when you cough, or if you haven't got a handkerchief when you sneeze, you can use the Batman method. So what's the Batman method, I hear you say? Well, the Batman method is a really cool way of containing a sneeze or containing a cough if you haven't got a tissue. So if you get your arm up like a Batman's cape and you push it over and you go oh, you can sneeze into it, and it's like a Batman's cape shielding it. Once you've done that, just make sure that you're washing your hands afterwards. So what else can we do? Well, we can make sure that we're sticking to our bubbles at school, so the teachers will be able to tell you what bubble you're in or what you need to be doing and where you can go in school. So it's really important that you stick to the rules that way. And it's also really important that when you're outside and you're playing, you're making sure that you're still washing your hands. So you can use the gels that are around all over. So your mums and dads or your adults in your life have probably got gels in their shopping bags or in the car. They're really good, but if your hands are muddy, if you've been playing in the mud or you've been painting or you've got dirt on your hands or your hands just feel sticky and a bit yucky, then you need to be washing it with soap and water. Okay? Now if we're all doing these things, so not just you children, but your teachers, your adults around you, if everybody is doing the same thing, we can obviously keep everybody safe and healthy. And hopefully you can beat the teachers at this test. So who's up for a challenge?